Hello and welcome. This is Matthias 76. Together we are decoding the deception, and today I'm still waiting for honest journalism on Ukraine. A question to get us started. When was the last time the media told the truth about anything? What about the biolabs? Was it that there were 26 or 21? We, the United States, our State Department, admitted to operating there in Ukraine back in 2015. Where is the media on that? How about the Ukrainian president, who is an actor, who on a TV show played a guy who was a puppet of the U.S. in a wag-the-dog war with Russia? Where's the hard-hitting, behind-the-scenes journalism on that? What about all the high-level U.S. politicians whose children are making vast sums of money in Ukraine? Biden, Romney, the list goes on and on. It's a good thing that the press is all over that story. Such corruption. Inconceivable. That can't be tolerated. Then there are the man-on-the-street stories about the people who live in the disputed regions of western Ukraine, ethnic Russians who have been shelled for 8 years. Independent, embedded journalists are telling those stories. They are living there. Where is the Western media coverage on that? Is there a single story? Has there been a single story about what they have endured? Oh, and those elections, they're a sham. Those people are not really lining up to vote in droves. There are not any independent, embedded journalists saying those elections are for real. No, that's bogus. How do I know? How do I know the truth about this? Well, CNBC, ABC, and Reuters told me. Moving on. Then there is the bang the drum of war louder still sabotage of the Nord Stream pipeline. Have you ever heard of a false flag attack? Not a single story from the media about that possibility. That wouldn't fit the agenda, and there is an agenda. Then we come to what will likely prove to be the unprecedented economic hurricane that, even before the pipeline story, is building into a Category 5 storm of financial ruin I shudder to think about. And I have yet even to mention the untold billions the United States is sending to Ukraine, hand over fist, more and more. I wonder how that's working out for the Biden and Romney kids. I hope they're making out okay. All we get is breathless journalism about victories, journalism that lacks details and real numbers, just the parade of print about poor oppressed Ukraine rising up and rolling back the Russian horde. All of this is backed with the odd picture here and there that do not bear up under real scrutiny. Where is the honest journalism? Well, I guess I just have to continue to wait. We will wait and watch, or not watch. Hey, after all, the game is on. If someone were to really go deep and do honest investigation into all these different questions, I wonder what they would find. Mind you, I do not know what to believe. I do not trust our guys, and I certainly do not trust their side, Putin. He is a World Economic Forum product. He too went to Klaus Schwab's Mein Kampf kindergarten for future tyrants. They call it the School for Future Leaders. What I do know is not to trust what they are telling me. COVID-19 and the whole pandemic vaccine debacle is the world's largest living, still ongoing case study in why I should never, ever, under any circumstances, trust the media, our government, and powerful business leaders. They lie, and they serve themselves. Even more, they serve a cause, and that cause is not about you and your well-being. And waiting in the wings of this theatrical production, we have the Great Reset and central bank digital currency. The Great Reset and central bank digital currencies go to a new level when it comes to evil machinations coming down from on high. Now, CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, they are, as I record this, holding a meeting in France, all the major central bankers of the world talking about central bank digital currencies and their future in world finance. CBDCs are the central bank's plan for the future. There will be no printed money, no individual banks. It will all be central banks. All currencies will be digital, and eventually there will only be one. They will be able to control everything about your money and finances. And hint, that means they will not really be your money and your finances. They will be able to tax you as they see fit, penalize you monetarily for bad actions, bad thoughts, bad posts on social media, etc. Now, they say, and Jerome Powell will report today, that they are still working on it. No, it is a fiat accompli that will be rolled out at the proper time. Now, when is that proper time? How do you persuade people to own nothing and be happy with a digital wallet controlled by the masters? How do you get them to move into stack and pack housing in mega smart cities, translate digital internment camps, and dine sumptuously on cricket protein powder and wash it down with cockroach milk? And no, I am not making that up. Just do a web search. The answer? And remember, you just lived through, and in reality are still living through, the end of a beta test. The answer is calamity. Crush the economies of the world. Combine that with a cyber attack by the Russians. The World Economic Forum already war-gamed that out in Israel at a conference. A cyber attack by the Russians that shuts down all access to financial data. Then, as the unthinkable icing on that multi-layer cake of lies, throw in a nuclear exchange in Ukraine. Logistics are down. There is no food. Armed bands of starving masses scour the streets looking for sustenance. And the armed masses and the havoc they wreak will be the excuse to disarm the world's population. Now, I do not know that this is where things are heading. I'm simply trying to sort through the vast sum of information and make sense of the madness. I'm just thinking, and we should all try that now and again. Thinking. I'm thinking as I still wait for honest journalism on Ukraine. This is Matthias 76. Together, we are decoding the deception. I invite you, go down below, give this video a thumbs up. It really does make a difference. I invite you, pray for the ministry of what we do here at Decoding the Deception. I encourage you, go down below if you have not yet, and why haven't you? Go down below and subscribe, and when you subscribe, be sure to hit that notification bell. And while you're down there, share this video, put it out on your social media feed, send it to a friend. And finally, drop by at our resource center at decodingthedeception.com. This is Matthias 76. Together, we are decoding the deception. God bless and have a great day.